Puerto Rico, my partner Greg Olson set to bring this to you. Kaimi Fairbairn getting this one started. Off we go from NRG Stadium. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Kamari Lassiter there on the stop.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Second down. Nix. Flush to his right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 33 yards.
First down, Broncos.
First and 10. Working in the middle, that's Harvey. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. Again, it's Harvey. With good blocking leading the way, he's got the first down inside the 25.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. They'll come up on a second down and 8. In motion, it's Waddle. On second down, it's Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 1.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's third down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's swung out to Harvey, and he's going to have the first down. They convert on third, and it sets up a first and goal.
It really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
To the 5-yard line.
A 4-yard gain. Brings up second and goal.
Here's 2nd and goal. In motion, it's Waddle. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You know, once he broke the pocket, Mike, I actually thought he was just going to call his own number and become a runner. I thought he had some green grass out in front of him to take it in, but he decides to put it in the air instead and falls incomplete.
Bombers.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. It is brought in the end zone. R.J. Harvard. Touchdown, Broncos. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Traymon Smith on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Take over 1st down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And he'll bring this to about the 25. Christian Izzian there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 25-yard line.
Out to the right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Rolling to the left. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
15-yard pickup there. 1st down for Houston.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Moving to his right. He keeps it himself.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 8. Stroud quickly out to Collins. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That one out wide for Marks. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not often that you see a running back be the one that the defense decides to double team in the passing game, but to me this feels like the defense was tipped off. They knew what was coming, they knew where the quarterback was going with the ball, and they were able to put a stop to this one really before it got going.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the 1st quarter. It's the Broncos with the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Here we go. 18.
Throw left side finds Downs. And And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? From the gun, here's Stroud. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th down.
Just a really disappointing end to what an impressive opening drive. I mean, that's exactly how they scripted this when they put this plan together. Maintain possession, go the length of the field, and come away with points. But I think they've got to take the good and move on from the bad because they're going to be able to move the ball. Just got to do a better job protecting it.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big-time play for the Broncos. 36 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. They'll take this one up close to the 1st down marker. They spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
That's good for a Broncos 1st down. A gain of 4 yards, and the Broncos 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And that one's just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman could get out to lead the way.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive lineman to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
Mims sent in motion here. Send a man in motion right.
Bombers. Captain.
Throwing. Nix. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
And in motion is Ingram. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
What's his kick? Is good. And the Broncos will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. A tough spot here. Third and long. Stroud to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And he is going to score. A pick six for the touchdown. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos move further out in front. It is now 17-0.
Texans nothing.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go. At 18. 11.
Stroud to throw here on first down. And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down.
Defensively.
All right.
To throw is Stroud. That's going to be incomplete. Covered very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 10.
Why, Tony? Look at it.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. He's got his tight end. It's Schultz. They get 16 on that connection. It's good for a Texans first down.
And this is why most teams, Mike, decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle four. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On second down, Stroud. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
And he will get into the end zone. Dalton Schultz, touchdown, Houston. Now Amy Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans are back in this one. It's 17-7.
Texans 7.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. You'll start at the 4. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Forced to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. To throw is Nix. He's going to try it here again. That's caught! And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A 1st down throw for Nix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
All right. With the hop. 18.
To throw, it's Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now, Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the Pro Bowler from a year ago, Nick Bonito. Into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go.
That's thrown quickly, taken in by Collins. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Taxi. On the quick, right? 18. Oh, south.
Here's Stroud. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard
Here we go.
line.
An inside give to Marks. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the 2nd half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Right back to Marks on 1st down. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get 1st down after 1st down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Oh, right. 118. What's that?
They'll run with Marks. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll take this one in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans.
Fairbairn lining up for the extra point.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point, and the Texans are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. And he's down at 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. He connects with Mims. And nice work after the catch. He stops a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll go play action with Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense. A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on 4th down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's complete. It's Jalen Waddle. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Waddle's first catch. Good for a 1st down.
Probably took him a little bit longer than they would have preferred, but he finally gets on the board. First catch, first touch. Here as we start the 2nd half.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
So, from 37, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll throw. It's Nix. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets to the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the 1st down anyway.
On the give, this is Harvey. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line.
throw is Nix. That's swung out to Harvey. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
That is hauled in at the 5. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Denver. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Lutz for the extra point. He gets it to go. Broncos go up by 10. 24-14 is their lead.
14.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Stroud. On the run to the right.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He'll look underneath here for Marks. And that's a 1st down. And it'll be a gain of 8.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that. And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
18. Look the hot.
From the gun, here's Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Stroud to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Jonathan Cooper. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
At the 40-yard line.
Here we go.
throwing on second down. Stroud. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. Now it's going to be third down.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
That's taken in by Marks. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
When you throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you're relying heavily on the yards after the catch. So give credit to the defense here. Once the ball carrier had the ball, multiple got.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
On second down, it's Nix. Now they'll set up the screen for Harvey. That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Nix from the gun on third down, and that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Here is 1st and 10.
Oh, ready? Nice out. 18. What's up? 11. Good.
To throw is Stroud. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Talano, who fumbled.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Handoff now for Harvey. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Talk things over before 3rd down. In motion, it's Waddle. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. In motion, it's Waddle. Nix gonna throw for it. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's first down.
Here we go. Let's go. 18. Outside.
They'll drop to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from Texas. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Broncos.
Touchdown, Broncos.
Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And that's well done by the kicking team, who's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. Now right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
14-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. Throw across his body is complete.
Complete to number 17, Jalen Waddle. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6.
Yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Denver. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
26-yard line.
Here we go.
This one out quickly to Noel. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Texans.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. Throw left side finds Dell. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's Stroud. On the move left.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their 2nd. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's 3rd down.
18. Outside. 11.
Stroud going to set up to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. Picked off by Ashton Davis.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong time. of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So it is a win for the visiting Broncos. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.